is from Phenoliva project entitled Gaia Tech on a quest for hidden treasures in agro-waste, and it's presented by Dr. Enrico Tenaglia. Enrico is a molecular biosciences PhD graduate with a long-standing international experience in leading research and development projects, and is the co-founder of the company Gaia Tech. Enrico, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Hi.
All right, good to see you. Okay, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'll start by sharing my screen, which you should be able to see now, I guess.
Yes, yep. We can see that. Thank you.
Perfect. So again, thank you very much to TNO for inviting us to this event. We are very happy to present our work, mostly because we definitely share the underlying spirit and aspiration of it to create additional value from what's considered a leftover of production. As you will see from the presentation, we mostly deal with liquid phases for the time being, but I'm very happy to share more details about the project in the next few slides. So our work, as was highlighted in the presentation, stems from the Phenoliva project. The Phenoliva project was an endeavor financed during the period 2022 by EIT Food. It was led by ETH Zurich and was a co-participation of 8 partners from different backgrounds, research and industry. It was funded with over 2 million euros, and the idea of the collaboration between these partners was to cover the entire value chain of the olive industry, from sourcing in the primary sector to product development, and then to final applications that you will see disclosed in the next few slides again. Again, one of the focus of the project was the valorization of antioxidants contained in olive pomace, which I certainly don't have to explain here, is the main component in terms of mass obtained from the pressing of olives during olive oil production. 80% of the olives pressed go into this waste, which is traditionally accumulated in these basins and then processed for making pomace oil or thermally valorized afterwards. The amount of waste that is produced worldwide is quite strikingly huge. So it's roughly 12 million tons. Sorry, 12 million tons in terms of mass corresponds to more than twice the pyramid of Giza. So imagine a huge amount of stuff that like lingers in field and has to be burnt and has to be dealt with. This is a very costly material to deal with, of course, has many possible applications that have been like explored in different projects and so on. And again, it's a very pity that this material is considered waste because it contains valuable antioxidants like hydroxytyrosol and other molecules that I will go through, that I will explain about in the next few slides. So as a whole, the Phenoliva project proposed this fully circular concept for the valorization of the biomass. While, as you can see above, the traditional industry focuses on the linear extraction of fats and leaves the waste for waste to energy valorization, there are many other possible strategies to obtain residual value from the leftover of pressing the olives. As part of Phenoliva, the different partners dealt with the pomace for biogas production, for the production of activated carbon that would be administered in the fertilization of olive plants. And they carried out experiments to demonstrate the possible use of vegetation waters in plant protection. One part of the project involved the extraction of antioxidants from vegetation water, and this is where Gaia Tech, our young startup, was born. We are registered in Switzerland as we are spinning off from the ETH Zurich, and I'm going to explain to you a bit the core of our technology and our approach. So we've taken up basically a method that was developed within the ETH, within the food biochemistry laboratory at the ETH, to concentrate and extract antioxidants through the use of a sorbent material that can be loaded and unloaded in a controlled fashion with these antioxidants. We, of course, developed the whole protocols and the whole methodology to do so. So this is our trade secret somehow. The extract that is concentrated from the vegetation waters, so the liquid phase that I mentioned at the very beginning, is then, of course, post-processed and treated to make 2 different products at the moment. So a product that we want to launch into the cosmetic sector, and a product that we would like to launch in the food sector once all the regulatory burden will be overcome. The rationale for all this work is to somehow match the demand of consumers and match the pressure of the regulatory bodies that are pushing to the replacement of synthetic ingredients that have dubious effects on consumers' health with natural alternatives that are somehow harmless or less dangerous to the health of the environment and the people. So as I mentioned, we are in the process of filing an application to the EFSA to launch our antioxidant extract in the food market, and this is a bit work in progress. So most of the material that I will show afterwards concerns the cosmetic industry, which is the first one where we would like to address. So in the cosmetic sector, we are launching this ingredient that has the appearance that you see in the picture. So it's a brownish honey-like substance that dissolves very well in water, not surprisingly, and that works well even in water-fat emulsions. And during the Phenoliva project, this material was characterized mostly for food use. And I will come back to these results again. Within Gaia, we are actually working on validating this ingredient as an active ingredient for cosmetic purposes. And we hence developed a number of partnerships with potential customers that are actively testing its properties within their formulations. Composition-wise, that's the characterization of the most represented polyphenols that are within this product. On average, this extract contains roughly 15% of polyphenols, hence antioxidants, and among these, the most significant one in terms of quantity is hydroxytyrosol, which covers around 85% of this portion. We have other ones too, of course, because the chemistry of olive antioxidant is very well represented within this product. And what's happening at the moment is that our potential customers are testing its features as an active ingredient for formulations and skin applications. And through a series of in vitro tests, of course, we have started characterizing its properties. We've verified that this extract brings in a soothing anti-inflammatory effect, which has been proven by one of our partners. It's a very well very well performing and strong antioxidant. So it helps cells to overcome the problem of ROS accumulation. And some results, at least in vitro for the moment, have proven that there could be a claim of anti-aging associated to this extract because of the increased production of collagen that this would trigger into cells. But of course, this is just an in vitro test for the very moment. Frankly, we received compliments from one of our partners because they said that so far that's one of the best antioxidants that they've ever tested in products for natural cosmetics. What else did I want to share? Of course, as I said, the Phenoliva project is the one that gave birth to this idea and to this application. And the characterization of this antioxidant extract mostly done in food applications, where there have been much more extensive series of tests that have been performed during the duration of the project. And the main results are collected in this table. As you can see, and the product has been characterized in the preservation of color in the juices, mostly the protection of the red color, and it's been well characterized in the protection of rancidity within fat emulsions like margarines, for example, where the results obtained were very, very encouraging. And just to summarize them, we've understood that by adding Phenoliva, which is what we call the product today, at normal use concentrations for antioxidants within these products, we can prolong shelf life by roughly 30 to 40% for a standard lifetime of shelf life, of 9 months. And these are all very encouraging results that will somehow be presented within the EFSA dossier. What's happening within Gaia Tech at the moment? Where we are launching a first pilot production of antioxidant derived from olive waste, thanks to the collaboration with an olive cooperative located in northern Italy that will provide us with the material that will be transformed into antioxidants in our pilot facility. We're in the canton of Bern in Switzerland. And so with this, we'll basically carry on the in vivo tests that are required to proceed further in the deals with our potential customers. Of course, this olive paradigm is not just the beginning. And of course, we focused on this industry at the beginning because it was mostly the idea of a showcase to demonstrate the feasibility of such an approach in a well-known case of valorization, because of course the olive waste valorization is nothing too new in the market. And it's an application in an area, the one of natural oxidants, that is already quite established. But we're already working to extend our approach to other waste sources. And more particularly at the very moment, we're focusing on waste originating in Switzerland, the country where we're based, because there's plenty of possible sources to start from. I would like to end this presentation just to introduce you the whole team. Together with me, we have Claudio Reinhardt, who was the coordinator of the Phenoliva project and who's been leading the company to the great results that we're having at the very moment so far. And then we have Samuel Bullman, who's our business expert, that is actually a pivotal figure within the company to address our potential customers and their needs. We're of course accompanied by a number of advisors that are suggesting how to approach the different aspects of the business. And again, I'm very happy to be here to present all this work. I'm happy to take any questions if you feel like asking something. And thank you again very much for letting us present our work.
Thank you, Enrico. Any questions from the floor? Okay, well, we have a question online. You mentioned your technology is suited to water fractions. What other wastewater producing agro-waste have you explored?
We've already analyzed the possibility of extending directly our approach to coffee waste, because the coffee industry produces a lot of wastewaters that are enriched in antioxidant compounds, which are very appreciated in the industry. So we're already trying to understand whether it makes any sense to move forward with these trials or not in that context. And we're actively working on it.
Okay, I think that's it. Thank you very much, Enrico.
Thank you. Thank you again.